Let me tell you how good he sang. He spit on me and I didn't even care. There was one point where he said, ah, and then some spit flew up, hit me on the face. I said, that's all right, Phil. Sing, Phil. From New Kids on the Block, Donnie Wahlberg is in the house. Donnie's here to introduce a group to some of you. Hopefully not to most of you. Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch of Oh, boy. Phil Perry. Yeah. That's on the album, right? Okay, that's an Aretha Franklin remake?
That's the first single from the album. It's an old Aretha Franklin song, Call Me.
Yeah. Check him out, The Heart of the Man. Join me tomorrow.
I saw Donnie Wahlberg right backstage.
Yeah! I'm your publicist.
Okay.
I want to protect you.
All
You should explain to these ladies that you damn near raised Paul. You don't mean any harm. It's insane. Boy. My next guest is part of one of the hottest groups in pop music today. They're right. New Kids on the Block. Please give it up for Donnie Wahlberg. Scream. Yes. It ain't right until you hear him scream.
I'm telling you.
Okay.
Now, okay, let me do this like an interviewer should do it. So, what is your relationship to Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch?
It's my little brother.
Now, is your little brother the white kid or the Funky Bunch? Is one of the Funky Bunch related to you? Who is your brother?
He's in the house.
Yeah. How old is he?
20.
Yeah. Talented kid, man. Moves very well. Good rapper.
He's all right.
And who is that lady that sings in this hit?
Lolita Holloway.
Yeah, she's bad.
Yeah, she's real bad.
Are you helping him musically in any way?
Yeah, well, I produced his album. I produced 10 of the 11 songs on the album.
Yeah.
And actually, Danny Wood produced a song on the album also. A friend of mine from Virginia named Spice produced 3 songs with me.
Spice! You know, he's not much younger than you. I mean, he's about their age. Couldn't he have been... age! Couldn't he have been in the group New Kids on the Block?
Yeah, actually, he tried out for the group with me in 1985. The first 2 members of the group were me and Mark. And that's how we got in the group, was basically by rapping and breakdancing and stuff like that. And Marky, he just really was not into it. You know what I mean? It's like the first day we started going over to Maurice's house or to the studio and stuff, you know, I was just like into everything. I was playing the drums, I was trying to learn how to play everything. And Mark was just like, I want to go with my friends and play basketball. This is not for me, you know, because it was all, you know, love songs and stuff like that. And that's just not really what he wanted to do. Yeah. And, you know, I told him, you know, if I ever got the chance, I would, you know, help him do what he wanted to do. And now we're doing it.
That's good, man. Your brother's kind of raw. He's kind of raw. Yeah. Do you give him any advice?
Well, I just tell him really just, you know, don't get caught up in all the nonsense of what goes on in this world. You know, just do, you know, what you want to do. Say what you want to say. Don't hold nothing back. And, you know, don't worry about what anyone in the world says. You know, if you don't say what you want to say from the heart, it don't really matter. You know? And hopefully he won't have to learn that the hard way like you know, I kind of did. Not really the hard way, but, you know, I went through a lot. This was so new to me, you know, all the you know, tabloids and everything, and people making jokes about you on their show. You know, and you know, no, I laugh at that.
I told you about that boo. I told you about that boo, right? Yeah, okay.
No, not you, but someone else. Anyway, anyone else. How is your personal life? Is all that cool?
Yeah, man, I have a great personal life. You know, I got girls hanging out in front of my house, waiting for me to walk out the door. You know, no, but really, I have a very, you know, very cool personal life. It's crazy, you know, at times, because, you know, you take a girl on a date and you got, you know, girls coming up to you for autographs and stuff like that. But it's cool, you know, I enjoy it. It's cool.
Is there a joke during the controversy that I did that offended you?
Nah. I liked it, man. I liked it. It actually lightened the whole thing up a lot. The one I liked, it was "The floor is on fire" when you did the chant. Oh, that was cool. That was cool. It's cool, man.
No, you know what? I mean, you and I are partners and everything. Yeah. I try to do things that I could do with you sitting right in the front row. You know?
Exactly. Yeah.
And not have to worry about us going to blows and everything. You know, clever instead of mean.
Yeah.
You know?
Actually, you know, I was thinking, I wish I was in the front row when you did it, because I would have just been laughing, and it would have been nice to share the laugh with you, because the whole thing was a big joke anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So.
I know a lot of famous people that have younger brothers that are starting out. Can it work against you as much as it can work for you?
Well, I don't, how do you mean, in the sense of?
Well, it's like Natalie Cole recently said she went the opposite direction of Nat King Cole just so she would, you know.
Well, that's pretty much what me and Marky wanted to do, you know what I mean? It was like, I didn't want him to go in my direction with the kids, you know what I mean? But then again, I have kind of my own direction with the kids anyway, you know what I mean? But, you know, we wanted to do what Marky wanted to do, period. And regardless of whether, you know, we was gonna lose, you know, no offense to anybody, but lose the young fans by saying what he had to say, or, you know,
like that
gain the older
stupid girl
fans.
right there that boo every time somebody speaks.
She's cool, though.
She ain't cool, she's stupid. Anyway.
She ain't booing me, so I ain't got nothing bad to say
you know,
about it.
But like Sam has something to say, and she should let him say it instead of everything else.
Oh, Sam's cool, though, too.
I know, Sam's cool. As a matter of fact, in America, anything you have to say is cool, and he shouldn't be booed for anything he says.
That is
Especially,
true.
You know, when she
But,
don't
you know,
understand.
people boo, so, you know, that's just the way it is.
You and I talked about booing one time because, I mean, you're so huge and your group is such an institution. It seems like when you get so large, you get people that hate you.
Well, that's just the way it is. I mean, it's George Bush, and there's not a more famous man in the world today. And look how many people don't like him. He's the president of the United States. It's just the way it is. You know, when you get to that certain level, you know, you have to deal with it. Not everybody's gonna like you, but you just have to be grateful for the ones who push you up to that level.
It never hurts you though, does it?
It hurt when I was younger, you know what I mean? It hurt a lot when I was younger. You know, I didn't know how to deal with picking up a newspaper and to say this and that and this and that. But, you know, I just learned, you know, it's not important what the whole world thinks. It's important what you think, and, you know, it's important that you know yourself. You know, the whole world can only know so much about you. You know what I mean? You know, and the only one who really knows you in the world is you and your family and God. And that's all you can really hope for, is just to be accepted by those people, the people closest to you.
Yeah. Very briefly, and this is something I have to get to, Mark made a comment to someone that you might go solo, or he thought you'd go solo. Will that happen?
Not solo in the sense of leaving the New Kids, you know what I mean? I mean, if it wasn't for the New Kids on the Block, I wouldn't be here by myself today. You know what I mean? I have no intentions of leaving the Kids. I may do a solo album, but Jordan is also maybe doing a solo album. Danny Wood is producing 2 albums for Bill and Bob and for 3 the Hard Way back in Boston. So everyone's doing a lot of stuff. Joe may do a movie, John may do a movie. We're just getting away from it now. Let all the hype die down. Let's just, everyone take a break, clear our heads, come back together in a year or so, and you know, kick ass one more time.
You're one of the good guys, man, and I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad you're doing this for your brother, because,
Well, there's a few other people I'm doing, you know, in Boston. I got the Northside Boys.
Yeah, you gave me that hat.
From the Bronx. Yeah, the Northside Boys hat. Yeah, exactly. They're gonna be glad that you remember that.
Yeah, I still got that hat, man, and when you got them ready, bring them through. Cool. This is Donnie Wahlberg, and we'll be back with Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch.
Performing Good Vibrations. Are you ready for it? From their debut album, Music for the People, this is... Marky and the Funky Bunch!
G-G-I-E, my